Randy Komisar sits across from Lenny and Allison in a cluttered Silicon Valley cafe. They want the secret to startup success, and Randy leans forward. "It's not about the money," he says, eyes sharp. "It's about the riddle you're solving." "What riddle? And why does solving it feel more rewarding than getting rich?" This conversation kicks off a journey through ventures, failures, and heartbeats in the valley where ambition clatters against soul-searching. Randy's first challenge: stripping away the cliché hustle to expose something deeper. What does success really mean in Silicon Valley's fast lane? Komisar recounts a deal with a startup that netted investors $10 million. But ironically, the joy wasn't in the cash. It was in crafting the vision, the puzzles solved, and the team's learning. That win changed his perspective. Money's just icing, not the cake itself. He likens work to calligraphy. The value isn't in the finished letter, but in the mindful strokes. Just like a monk perfecting each brush movement, leadership isn't about rushing to results but relishing the process. This slows down the chaos and sharpens clarity. The real transformation arrives when passion overtakes drive. Randy teaches Lenny and Allison that chasing a prize alone leaves you empty, but loving the riddle, the problem itself, turns work into joy. Suddenly, success becomes a side effect of doing what lights you up. In a room packed with eager founders, Randy draws a sharp line. Leadership isn't managing spreadsheets or calendars. It's something messier, riskier, and more human. Komisar earns his stripes as a virtual CEO, stepping into companies mid-crisis. One vivid example: during a turbulent product launch, he didn't micromanage but cut through noise by asking one question: "What story are you all trying to tell?" Suddenly, priorities clicked and momentum surged. He argues leadership is like spinning a compelling tale that connects every player. Just as a bard rallies a village to action, a leader crafts visions that build trust and ownership. It's less about control and more about lighting fires inside team members. The payoff: founders often freeze before big choices. Randy teaches them to embrace uncertainty as a dance partner. Leadership means moving forward anyway, turning gut doubts into bold, deliberate leaps that open new horizons instead of safe dead ends. Silicon Valley prizes disruption, yet Randy's secret weapon is rewriting the rules on his own terms. How do you win when you refuse to play by the usual handbook? Unlike the typical hustle-hard-and-fast founders, Randy consciously rejects the gold rush mentality. He chooses projects that resonate deeply, refusing millions if the soul's not in it. This radical authenticity raises eyebrows but unlocks rare fulfillment. The riddle, he explains, isn't a puzzle handed down by others but a personal compass guiding your choices. It's the question only you can answer, framing every decision from funding to product to culture. This mindset fosters resilience against external noise. This approach transforms a career from a linear ladder to an artful journey. Randy's own path twists through venture capital, mentor roles, and unconventional gigs, each feeding his purpose. Success then becomes less about accolades, more about crafting a meaningful story worth living. Remember that cafe with Randy leaning in, challenging Lenny and Allison? The riddle isn't some Silicon Valley secret, it's the question burning inside you. Next time work feels like a grind, ask, "What's my riddle?" Try this: carve out 5 minutes today to journal that personal riddle. You might find the path to a life where the journey is truly the reward. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.